Hello and a very warm welcome to a special show on Crikvoice. With World Cup just around the corner, we are going to meet a person for whom winning a World Cup is nothing new. He's coached Sri Lanka in 1996 World Cup to victory, and he's coached many other international sides and successfully as well. He's now the coach of Kerala Ranji Trophy side and he's been doing it wonderfully well. By now you must be knowing whom we are talking about. Yes, we are going to meet Dav Whatmore. Thanks, Dav. Thanks for joining. So you've become a Dav Cheta nowadays, right? Cheta, yeah. So you've been coaching Kerala for a couple of seasons now. So how is it going on?
Well, it's been some really fond memories, I guess. We've had some good success. It hasn't been without its challenges, but it comes with every job. But I have to say that it's been very enjoyable. The players are good. The association is working hard. And we hope to continue to evolve the team to more consistent performances. We still lost 4 games last year, but we won 4 as well. So we need to try and get a few more wins on the board without losing to them.
What do you think about this overall cricketing standards, as I would say, in India?
I think it's okay. I've heard and read a few comments about the standard not being as good. There are certain teams that are quite strong, and it's a very good competition that you're in. The elite teams, Group A, I think is pretty good. I mean, when you look at Australia and the Sheffield Shield system, they only have 6 teams. And the elite in India have more than 6 teams. And then you've got the B section as well, which is still elite. So they have a lot more players. To me, I think it's a pretty decent level of competition. All countries will say, gee, there's a big gap between our senior domestic competition and international. Yes, I agree. But then the A-team structure kicks in. So if countries can develop a good, healthy A-team set of fixtures, then that takes care of it.
That is where my next question is, you have coached a lot of international sides now. I don't want to get into the 96 Sri Lanka World Cup win rates because it's been a long time ago. But you've been coaching quite a few international sides, and now you're taking up the first class side, right? So what do you think is the major difference between the first class side and the international side? Because we see players who do well at the first class level struggle at the international level. I mean, quite a few players, right? So
essentially, it's in the mind. It's a bit of a fear factor that when you're stepping up into international cricket, if you haven't had that experience of the intermediate step of 18 cricket, then there is a bit of a fear factor that I don't belong here. I can vouch for that. But so it's in the head. If you're able to tough it out mentally, then I think you're in a much better space to succeed.
You see the likes of Kampi, Saini and those guys, right? So you suddenly see a lot of young fast bowlers coming up in India. Gone are those days where plenty of spinners would come, right? But nowadays lots of fast bowlers are coming up. What do you think is the main reason for that?
Well, there's been a continual effort to try and produce bowlers, no question. Of late, you've seen a good crop of them coming through. MRF has played their part, and so have States. States have understood there are more ways to get 10 wickets than through spin. So we've seen the advent of a number of good young pace bowlers that have sprung up all over the country. We've got a couple of them ourselves, so we're very fortunate we see the value in that. India has always said that when you tour abroad, you need to have that pace, and you need to have a couple of good medium pace all-rounders as well. They're like gold. Somebody said the other day, maybe in Kumble, that the need of the hour is medium pace all-rounders, and I totally agree. They are the ones that give you the balance, and they give you the depth, and they make the team stronger.
We'll come come to your, you have taken up this center here in Chennai. You would have seen a lot of young guys who's coming. I mean, people who even start to play cricket with just the passion of the game. So you are in a net session. Imagine you are in a net session. A boy 10 or 11 comes in and he plays a quick bowler. He paddles it. So what would be your advice to him? I mean, how do you go about coaching these kids?
The actual paddling shot at that young age is clearly a result of watching the shorter format on TV, where it's flooded, in the country with so much IPL stuff and other international T20 leagues and T10 now. So that's not surprising. How do you handle it? Well, it's a case of not wanting to, throw water on the fire, but to ensure that same person who's got the skill to do that, and you have to admire it at that age, to have a good understanding of the basics of footwork, which will then support timing. So I'm really keen to see good young batsmen, especially, time the ball really well after good footwork. If that's the case, then they can branch into all sorts of, different contemporary shots, like your ramp shots and your reverse sweeps and the little paddles and the big sweep shots as well. So, but all that will happen if you've got a good, solid base of technique, which is good footwork and good timing.
The World Cup around the corner, right? So you think it will be a very high-scoring World Cup, going by the scores recently?
It looks like it. It really is dependent on weather. A good English summer is wonderful, but wickets to bat on, no question. Very dry and very true. In some grounds, the ball will reverse. But we've seen big scores made batting first, and those scores being chased. So if the trend continues with the weather, I think you're in for a big run fest, which means that the bowlers will be tested big time.
So, Dav, what do you see in a young cricketer? You see his talent or your temperament, or you feel that one goes hand in hand with, if he is talented, he has to have a good temperament, or how do you assess
a young cricketer? It doesn't always follow that a young player who has good skill and a good base of technique can expect to have a good, strong mind as well. In fact, it's quite the opposite. A lot of young players have little idea in the role of a good mental skills routine to assist performance. So I've found here, and it's only the tip of the iceberg, there's a lot more kids running around in Chennai and India and I will not see, who are in dire need of getting this information that will assist them be in a calm state to ensure that they make a correct decision every ball they face as batsmen. As a bowler, to be very calm and collected and know what you're doing before you release every delivery. So there's a big need for that I see. But some good young players with technique is one thing, and that should always be improved. Weaknesses should be tried to improve, and your good shots will always be your good shots. But once you cross that rope into competition, then it's played in the head.
So it's a little tough, a little generic question. So what do you think is the key ingredient of becoming a good coach? Because we keep a lot of, we hear coach is only as good as his team, right? So what do you think the coach, how can he change around the fortunes of the team from outside?
Team coaching is slightly different to individual coaching. Team coaching essentially is management. It depends also on the level of skill within the team, whether it's a mature group, not so much in age, but in games played, or a little bit immature group. That will determine also which way you load up, in managing the team. So it's more management and being sensitive to individuals and tactically. The other form of coaching, the technical side, when you're away from a team, that really is an ability to do a few things. You've got to listen. You've you've got to watch. Sometimes it's better to say nothing, just encourage. You have a number of boys with a totally different type of technique, and I'm not sure that the coaches should be tampering with it and changing if the individual is not performing. Maybe you can look at that. But if the individual is performing, then you need to manage and to best develop what they have, which is something different. So I think individually, you look at it individually and make that person as good as you can from a movement pattern point of view, a technical aspect, and then assist them with the mental skills of it.
Alright, thanks for your time, Dav. This video is a busy schedule, so we'll wrap it up with a quick fire round. Yeah. So, Virat Kohli or Steven Smith?
Virat Kohli.
Rabada or Pat Cummins?
Rabada.
Hardik Pandya or Andre Russell?
Andre Russell.
T20 or 50 overs?
50 overs.
Who's going to win 2019 World Cup?
Yeah, I'm not sure I can give you a straight answer there. I'm struggling myself. I don't think England, because history will tell you only one team has won it in their home country, that's India. The fortune teller here in India is not saying India's going to win it, and he's been pretty good. There are a number of other teams that also, something pulls me back to Australia. Australia's had a lot of experience in this type of competition.
Australia knew was making...
No, it's not, certainly not, absolutely not. I think Australia is a team that's got the experience and the know-how in these ICC tournaments to pull it off. They're playing well at the moment, and they've got a good team. But also there are a couple of others that they get momentum. New Zealand's a little bit of a dark horse there. Pakistan they've been batting really well, and they need to improve their balls. West Indies also, you just can't underestimate. So there you are, it's open, like it is every 4 years we say that, but I'm just leaning towards the Aussies simply because of the experience.
Okay, thanks for your time, Dav. It was nice, wonderful meeting you. Thanks a lot.
Take care.
Hope you all are liking our exclusive cricket video content. If you really like it, please do share, comment and spread the word as well. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.